All right. Good. Hello. Look at that, Ellie. Oh, the one from in Inception. No, not yet. I saw it get pulled though. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Congratulations, my friend. When Ralph gets back tonight, I will. When Ralphie Ralph gets back. No problem. I'm excited. I sure hope it passes. That'd be a big boy. That would most certainly be super grande. That's for sure. We're back, Brian. Darren, good evening to you as well, my friend. We're ready to party. I bet, Taylor. I bet. I heard that number 4's already filled, correct? That's the rumor on the street. It's what they're telling me. I think Matt came in, right? Yep. I think that's safe to say that Matt came in and got a couple spots. That gets in tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with Salt Lake City, but every single package has been getting... Yes, this we're ripping tonight. Bowman Inception will get ripped tomorrow. But every single package has been getting delayed a day in Salt Lake City. And our weather's fine. In fact, for Utah and Idaho standards, it's beautiful. It's like 60 something degrees today. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But they're struggling. And but it's there. It was supposed to get overnighted, so we were supposed to get the other 3 cases of Inception today. But we'll get them tomorrow now. We'll get them tomorrow. But yeah, 5, well, I'm actually about to move 5 over here, assuming, let me check. Yeah, it's already ready. It's already ready. So I'll move 5 over, and then, do we have a 6th, actually? I don't know if we have a 6th right now. I'm about to see. I'm about to see. A little fried chicken, noodles, buttered noodles, and green beans. It's back. Baseball is back, and the Yankees are 1-0. Happy. Everybody was hitting too. Well, I don't know about everybody, but pretty much. Seemed like pretty much everybody was hitting. Let's see. Goldie, Chisholm, Dominguez didn't get hits, but everyone else did. Including the Volpe and the Wells home run. Love to see it. We love to see it. Okay, Cardinals out of stock. D-backs out of stock. There ain't nobody. There ain't nobody. Where oh, okay. What I just clicked on. Padres out of stock. Reds out of stock. Reds got beat by a home run. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, I got to watch a little bit of the Yankee game, and that's it. We had practice for the 8U team today. So, you know. I haven't been able to watch much baseball. But here I am, finally sitting down. And we can. We can. Yes, we can. Okay, there we are. Oh, sorry, I didn't even pin it. Number 10, 15 spots left. And then there's number 5 as well for Bowman Inception. Like I said, 4, 5, and 6 for Bowman Inception get in tomorrow. Tomorrow. Sorry, I was moving some breaks around. What did I miss? Can you move Dodgers for me, please? Yes, James, I sure can. Yes. Dodgers. Yeah, number 10. Yep. I got you. And then what? Okay. Reds got beat by home. White Sox are above 500. That doesn't happen often. True. Doesn't. Yes, Taylor. 22 Inception does grade probably the best I've seen for thick cards. The best I've ever seen when it comes to thick cards. 22 Inception as well as 2023 Inception. Graded pretty well. Los dos. Happy opening day to you as well, my friend. I almost said happy. Happy. What else happened today in baseball? Cam Smith got his first hit, first at bat, right? Or was it first hit? Or first hit, first pitch? Or whatever it was, first at bat. Whatever it was, something like that. Shohei hitting well as always. Mookie Betts or hitting 500. How are the Tigers off to, start-wise? Orioles, jeez. What did the Orioles do? Tyler O'Neill did hit his home run. 6 home runs, or 6 opening days in a row. Love it. I love it. What about 2023 Bowman stained glass for grading? It's just like a regular chrome, right? Talking about the stained glass? Yeah. Just like any other chrome card. You know, the variation of it isn't gonna change. It's more the style of the card. Chrome, thick, paper, you know, those ones are the big things. Why is the Tigers and Dodgers blacked out for us? Why? That's the question to ask today. Well, we'll go to YouTube and see if it's there. Thought it was plastic? No, the stained glass cards for Bowman are just chrome with a stained glass design in the background. Now, if you're talking like the A and G glass cards, those are actual glass. On those ones. Dante, hello there. How are you doing? No card shop yet. We will eventually, but I don't have the time nor person to, run that right now.
Dallas Crane.
Hello? Good. Are you having a hard time finding it? Would not blame you if... Okay, so it's on the side. It's the door right to the right of the quilting place. And then don't go upstairs. Walk down that little mini hallway, and there's a door at the end. Come into our dungeon. Alright, see you in a sec. I have someone coming to drop off a consignment. Join live. Oh, the Dodgers are on YouTube. Nice. Never mind. Well, you know, I'm going to watch basketball. BYU? Down 10? BYU's down 10. You know, I don't think there's a reason for me to get my hopes up, nor do I care if they win or lose. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Sorry. That was a little longer than... Someday. Okay, sorry. What did I miss? Thought you had mentioned someday. Yeah, someday. It's the biggest issue is really time. You know, to have someone out there that can be ready and available, and product and cards and all those things. You know, I mean, you can hop in our shop and see how that's going right now, since we haven't had. You know, if you don't count Luminaries, Diamond Icons, and Transcendent, which are of course monsters. The only drops we've had this year is Bowman's Best in Series 1, right? Which is crazy. That we're trying to think if there's anything I missed, but I think that's it. Bowman's Best in Series 1, which in almost 3 months now is wild. So, yeah, you know, product's a little short at the current moment. But we got Tribute coming. Chrome Black is starting to pre-order next week. It's looking like we're moving back into, you know, the world of sport, the world of baseball cards becoming regular again. No, Diamond Icons does not grade well. Probably one of the worst ones, in fact. Museum, I think, is worse than Diamond Icons. Like Triple Threads, yeah. Triple Threads, I'd say out of those three is probably better, but still a really tough one. Yeah. Yeah, true. You're not wrong. I don't know that. I've never gotten a gem. No, that's not true, actually. Because they have the Canvas collection, those have a chance. I have gemmed Canvas collection before. But, yeah. Other than that, very slight, small part of it, those other cards are impossible. Yeah, oh yeah, Transcendent Luminaries, those can gem. Yeah, we've gemmed actually quite a few Luminaries before. Obviously, I haven't had the opportunity to grade a lot of Transcendent, but that one, yeah. That one sure does have a chance. The encased cards are interesting because sometimes being inside of the casing can mess up the like the chrome portion of cards or things like that, right? If it was moving around too much, or if maybe there was a piece of like just some little small grit inside of the mag. But yeah, for for the most part, those ones will do well. Like Chrome Black's either great or it's not. There's not really a middle ground on Chrome Black. BYU is not doing great. BYU's not looking so hot. let me get this all caught up too since I walked out. Answers back. With a little answer back. Bowman Inception number 5. We got Jersey. Twins. Jersey. Kai with Bowman Draft HTA number 10 on those Giants. Drew. Mr. Drew. Reds. Alright, there we are. But yeah, Bowman Draft is filling right now. And then, oh, James, you got Dodgers on the... Dante, let's do... Oh, yeah, there you are. Yeah, it has been a minute, my friend. It's good to see you. One way. That's a good question. I'm curious, too. I can go see if any have sold. Jaime. Jaime. Los Dodgers. One way or another. How much did it sell for? Pujols signs on it, yeah? Yeah, those ones are just hard to find just data on because so many people, you know, they try wording them in different ways. I don't know. I'd have to do a little digging on that one. Having, yeah, not really finding anything. Try some different searches, different hot, you know, hot words, keywords. One way or another. Ryan. Rays and Red Sox. And then remind me, Ryan, we are no more grade, right? Correct. Do you put what is out for grading in Discord? What do you mean? Like what I've already sent out? No, not usually. What when the grades come back, I will. Just so people will know if they're in the submission or not. But you'll know based off the invoice. Because when you get the grading invoice, it'll have in the notes, it'll show all the... Oh, missed the dunk! Missed the dunk! What a horrific pass that was. 77 to 100. Yikes. But yeah, you'll know on the invoice. I need to send invoices out this week. Well, I just need to send invoices out in general, but I'll try to get those out here soonish. But yeah. 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 No. I sent out invoices, it was like 2 weeks ago, but that was for stuff that I had sent out like 2 months ago. I had, I had been too busy with moving into the office. I hadn't been able to get around to actually sending those out. Maybe not 2 months, but like a month. Month and a half. But this last submission that went out this last week, or I guess 2 submissions that went out this last week, I need to send invoices out for those. And that one, that was not one, actually two. Two, and they both got scanned in on February 20th. I remember it now. The other one that went out this week has not been scanned in yet, and it doesn't surprise me. One of them has 67 cards in it. The other one is the card and auto grade, which is 30 cards. And those are still both in research and ID. Ambos. Oh yeah, Orioles. I forgot. I pulled up my phone and they popped up. Adley hit 2 home runs today. Wow. Westberg hit a home run. Tyler O'Neill went 3 for 3 with a home run. Holiday 1 for 5. Cedric Mullins 2 home runs. What? All right. Wow. Where's that? Hit 18 home runs all last year. 2 today. Look at that. Look at that. One day. You had an old invoice? Oh, I hadn't, well, I think it had sent to you automatically because once I create it, but I just needed to go and credit your, because I think you had credit still that I needed to go just take it out and apply it to it. I just hadn't got around to that. So you're all good. Oh, as you say that, a notification comes through. Oh, you already used your credit. Perfect. Okay. I was just going to manually go do that for you, and I just never got around to it. That works. That works. Yeah, that was the one that I'd sent out a couple weeks ago for that submission. I haven't sent out, like I said, the invoices for the last bunch that I've gone through of everything. Gilos, yes, we got 3 cases in today. We had 2 HTA drafts. We already did the first one, and then we had Bowman Inception, which we already did that one too. Tomorrow we have 3 more Inceptions coming in, which is 4, 5, and 6. 4 already filled. 5 is filling now in the site or here on TikTok, and Bowman Draft HTA 10, which that one we have, the one that's pinned. That one's here. Like I said, the other 3 Inceptions get in tomorrow, and they will, because they already got to Salt Lake and got delayed. Hmm? Oh, I buy our top loaders in bulk. So yeah, we get. Yeah, if you're ever needing top loaders, you can just let me know and I can go put them in for you. I've had people buy full cases or stuff like that. We have them on TikTok. Don't get them there. Don't get them there. I have cases. Actually, all I have for standard is the standard with sleeves, which is still fine. But it comes with 1,000 top loaders and 1,000 sleeves. But no, I won't order anymore because we just got done ordering like 30,000 top loaders, like 30 cases of it. I don't know, $500. Does that seem like a good deal? Remember, cardboard gold. It has gold in the name. So I don't know. Maybe that must mean that they put gold in them somewhere. Somewhere. Taylor, they're inbound. They're on their way. They're making their way downtown. They'll get here. Poquito a poquito. So my fish that I really love, the Green Terror, he's got to be dead. I don't know where he is, or someone came in and stole him, which is possible, I guess. But he is nowhere, and he's too big to not smell if he was dead, which is also really weird. Because it's like, all right, if he was dead, it would be very obvious because it would smell. So I'm just trying to be like, I don't know what's happening. Did someone just eat him? Which that wouldn't happen. I don't know. 500. No, yeah, I can get you a price for that. I don't know. I have them on TikTok, but TikTok, of course, we have it where the shop's just all free shipping, and so it's not exactly. You'd want to just do that through the site. Heard you hit a true red Tibbs out of HTA 9. No. I mean, maybe. I don't think so, though. Yeah, that was ripped this morning. Or are you being sarcastic, Gilos? Are you messing with me? I feel like Ralph would have told me that. That if he hit that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think so. I can go check for you real fast what we got for you though. We got nothing. We got nothing on that. Yeah. There's a pack in your team bag. Let me refresh. I don't see them gone. Oh yeah, El Rey de Pandas. King Panda, Panda King. I wonder if there are any others that we are missing. Jesse! Dinner. I got done with my son's practice, went home, grabbed dinner, or my wife put dinner on a plate, and I came right on over. So I'm just, picking at it, little by little. A little bit here, a little bit there. I wonder if that got put on Bowman Inception by no? Did not. No, Panda, nothing right now. Literally. We are... actually, that's not true. I have a 2022 Bowman Jumbo, which is a pretty big dog. I don't know why it's not in our shop, actually. It is on our site. But that is a definite... That's Ellie De La Cruz Bowman first product. Jackson Shurio Bowman first product. What else? A bunch, actually, and I can't even freaking think right now. James Wood, Bowman first. And definitely more than that. Why can't I freaking think right now? John Kenzie. John Kenzie Noel. I believe so, for 22 Bowman. I'm starting to doubt myself, though, now that I... It should be on the site. The issue is there's no way I'd be able to put it on TikTok because it'd have to go through approval. I don't know why we deactivated it. Not too sure, but it should. Let me see if it's on the site. It might not be on the site, actually. Ah, it's not. It's not. Let me go see if it'll just go through activation on TikTok. I don't know why it got deactivated. Bowman Jumbo. Bowman Jumbo, where are you? Do, 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 do. activate. Edit. We can also just do it through the site if that works. We'll have to just invoice it and I'll create a product for it. I don't have it on there for some reason. Box, player, Ellie, De La Cruz. But yeah, product is so short right now, unfortunately, sadly. But it's looking like by the end of next month, we will be returning back to normal and getting regular releases again. It's coming. Why is that all that I have there for it? Oh, really? No, yeah, it's there. I see it with my eyes. Sealed box and some packs. He must have missed it. He didn't know. What is an avif file? Is that going to let me add it to the... I don't know what that is. ¿Qué es eso? Nope, definitely not. Okay. Well, it's annoying. Oh, we'll just try to put it through with the picture that's there. Adam's apple jokes. What jokes are those? Panda, you have an account on the site, right? I doubt this is going to go through on TikTok, so it's probably going to be our only option since I don't have pictures of it right now. And it's just my old picture that I manually took of it sitting in front of my fish tank. TikTok's probably not going to like that. Jesse, what happened? How many dollars? For what? For what, my friend? Oh, the game's over. I would imagine that BYU got destroyed as they were getting destroyed the whole game. Dodgers Tigers. Let me watch it. Let me watch it. Panda, are you there? Mary, did you know? No, it's not on the site. I'd have to just send you an invoice. That's what I was saying. It is not on the site. But on the site, I can just make an invoice with it, whereas on TikTok, I can't do that. Unfortunately. Oh, never mind. It already went through. How does that? That's a good. How does that go through review with the horrible pictures that are there and nothing? That's hilarious. Classic. Classic. Whatever. Whatever can magic in the air. Okay, there's that. And then there are packs left. Let me see how many autos. 2 autos left, and there are 8 packs in the open box. So, yeah. But that's it. That's all we got. That is all we got for that. Breaking Ballers, back. Yeah. Ralph was streaming earlier, and then I am back to... Our practices overlap today, and Ty's out of town, so we didn't have him to be able to fill in between our practices. Oh yeah, that's already done. Yeah, more's already done. Invoices will go out for those this week. Nope. No, I haven't sent out the invoices yet. I need to get those out. Just been a busy week. But the good news is you don't have to pay for it until invoices go out. So, you know. Let's do it. Let me refresh. Jesse! I missed you on the Diamondbacks too. All right, my friends, you are about to see a pretty nice box. Panda, about to throw down. Panda, you are the Orioles. You're the goods plus Orioles, correct? It is two. Oh, hold on. There we go. Can we center it up right there? Yeah. Yeah. Let's hit something so yummy. Sí, te conozco muy bien. some juicy ones. Inbound. Paper in the back. That's right. The layout of this one is so weird. We got the paper in the back, paper in the front, and Misael Gonzalez, 190 of 250 on the purple. Ellie, little Ellie first. Curtis Mead. Oh yeah, Curtis Mead first too. I haven't checked in a while, but how, I would imagine Ellie firsts are still selling pretty good, yeah? Maximo Acosta on the Invicta. Invictus. Sticking. Come on. Abrams. Elijah Tatis. That is Fernando Tatis' brother. He got caught for PEDs and then they dropped him. Got caught and they dropped him. Alcantara. Bobby. Sticking. Stop sticking, Julio. Angeles. These Tigers are doing all right. Not a mucho. Nomás pasándolo bien. Oh, who is it? Alejandro Pie on the base auto. All right. Let's see some big ones after that. But yeah, not much, you know, just just watching the Dodgers not dominate the way that I would think of them to dominate the Tigers. Who started for the Dodgers tonight? Yami? I would imagine. Or do they just keep going down their oh, okay, I was gonna say, or do they keep just going down their, you know, pitching rotation, even though they definitely, oh, no stick, even though they had plenty of rest. Yeah, the Tigers did go on a little bit of a miracle run last year. That is true. They were incredible. There's our next auto. Ooh, that could be. It could either be someone we don't want, or it could be someone we do. Lennon Sosa. Scared of Tatis for a second, but was hoping Montgomery. And numbered on Daryl Hernandez. He's nice. All right, that's 2 base autos, so let's pick it up. $8 of 199 on the Hernandez. Oh, I do too. I love their City Connect, the one that looks like funfetti cake. I got an Ohtani one last year because they're just, you know, they're beautiful. What can I say? That one is sticking. They're beautiful. They're all sticking. Come on. Oh, I wear it. I do, yeah. I sure do. Which I'm kind of surprised I didn't wear a jersey for opening day, you know? Unlike me. Very much unlike me. I don't know why I keep thinking those top 100 prospects are sticking. And they're pretty much the only one that hasn't been. Darren Baker. Darren Baker. La cena debe ser mejor que más. Is that a saying in Spanish? I don't know all the dichos in Spanish. Ooh. Zach Veen. 83 of 150. I know, like, estamos juntos, pero no revueltos. I know that one. Someday, yeah. Someday. Actually, no, don't learn Spanish. Learn Arabic. That's what I'm learning right now, and I need someone to speak it with. Although I haven't done a lesson in like a week and a half. Which is not good. They tell me after every lesson, Pimsleur courses are best when done in consecutively by day. I don't know, however you correctly say that, but are best when done consecutively every day. And I've skipped like a week and a half, so pretty sure that's not what they want me to do. Alright, should be last auto here, or better be last auto here. It is. It is. Flip her around. Yeah. Andre Lara. 295 of 499. I was gonna say that was a really nice name. I don't know. I mean, 3 years ago, it was a very number 4 Nationals product or prospect. 3 years ago. I don't know where he's fallen now, but I don't think it's there. I mean, he's probably debuted, I would imagine, but I don't know where, what, how. It's usually a good sign as to what, or a bad sign, I should say. Signed the wrong number. It's true. Andrew. Alright, well, I'm sorry. He threw this spring. He threw 3 innings and had a 6 ERA. Dodgers win it. Okay, so he actually hasn't debuted yet. Hey, last year he was 11 and 11 with a 3.34 ERA. Started 25 games. Wow. Surprising for minors. I feel like they don't end up, having them go that hard. 3.34 ERA, especially in the minors, is not bad by any means. You see. It's not bad at all, in fact. With a 119 whip. 116 over both levels that he threw last year. So that one actually has some potential. All right. Only 22 years old, which is definitely young for a pitcher. I've got a better ERA on my 8. I sure hope so. Oh, dude. Today was our first time practicing out on a field. I don't want to brag. I don't want to brag at all. But we did do a little, 3 teams, right? 3-team rotating. 3 kids on each team. 2 of the teams had 4 kids. I pitched, and I don't want to brag, but I did sit down like 7 or 8 of them. I don't want to brag. I definitely don't want to brag because unfortunately my son was one of them. Twice. And I'm like, what are you doing? Swing the bat! Swing the freaking bat! Oh yeah. Oh, I'll be talking all the smack. No, unfortunately, he struggles a little bit with self-talk. You know? Like, he's a lot stronger than he thinks he is. And today he told me the reason why he doesn't swing hard is because he's uncoordinated. And I'm like, no, you're not uncoordinated. Don't tell yourself that. I was like, trust me. I know uncoordinated. I've seen some uncoordinated kids. You are not one of those. So, yeah. So I can't talk too much smack with him or else, you know, he gets too hard on himself. Now, my daughter, same thing, can't do it. My third kid though, my second daughter, oh. In fact, smack talk is needed for her. She needs smack talk. She is very much a prove you wrong child type of child. You gotta keep my yeah, exactly. Well, and you guys know the situation of my son, right? Biologically, it's pretty obvious he's not mine. So I do have to be careful with that though, because some of the parents will be like, "Dude, whose kid is this that he is just laying into right now? Pull your head out! Come on!" I hope his parents aren't here to see. I gotta be careful. But I love him. I do, but I also, you know, at the end of the day, I am a dad who I want to, you know, I'm gonna push him. But I have to, you know, I just have to know how to push him. As to not hurt his self-esteem. You know what I mean? Not tolerate weakness, but at the same time, not when he is struggling, not go hard on him, right? Not tolerate being a little bit of a punk, but patience when he's struggling, but trying. Which I will say is hard. It's not hard for the other kids, but for him, it is, you know, because I want to, you know, I want to see him do well. And I was very much not that way as a kid. I could, you know, handle someone being hard on me. And not, I mean, just like any kid, though, to a certain extent. Zachary, hello. Oh, did I miss a question? Rushman, oh, yes. I know, I just went and looked at that. Tyler O'Neill with his, with his own record-breaking 6th in a row. Da, 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 da. Why can't I think? What's today called? MLB Kickoff Day. Why the what is going on? It's one of those. It's one of those moments. Opening day. Thank you. Holy hell, that was bad. Super Bowl Sunday. What? Opening day. Thank you. 6th in a row. Opening day home run. Rushman with 2. Marte with 2. That's what's that? That's more than 10% that he had all year last year. They did. They crushed them today. Yeah, I saw that. I was, woo. That'll do. I'll get you up on that board here in just a moment. Just finishing up putting away this personal. For Mr. Panda. So we got 10 spots? Or is that not updated? Nope. 7. Nope. Wait, what? Something. What is... Where? 9 spots. 9 spots left. Special K, Mets and Rays, Bowman Inception, number 5. So number 4 is already filled. We'll rip that as soon as that gets in tomorrow morning. And then I would imagine 5 will probably be filled before we're even done with... I can't think today. No lose my voice. No multitasking for me. All right, gotta go. But we just want to talk about the game. No worries. I will see you. I will see you, my friend. Phillies, Panda. But you got the O's. Where am I? Why don't I see it? Let me refresh again. I'm not seeing it, my friend. Did you get him a while ago? Wait. What's going on? What just happened? There's a glitch in the system. It's only showing me orders from today at 12:24 p.m. Okay, that's why. I don't know what's going. TikTok's wilding right now. All right, TikTok. I think you can. We believe in you. We believe in you. All right, now we're back. I'm not seeing it. Zachary. Oh, but Go O's, they smack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm confusing everybody right now. Exactly. You're not seeing what? What are you talking about? I thought you said but got O's. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read. Apparently. It's one of those moments. Listen, where is my green terror and why is he dead? That's what I want to know. He's obviously dead because there's no way that he doesn't just show up in 12 hours. But 2, he's a big ass fish, so where is he? And 3, why doesn't it smell? That big of a fish would smell. So at this point, I think someone broke into the office. They just stole one of my fish and left and didn't steal anything else. Wait. What's he picking at? He's picking at something behind the rocks. What do you know that I don't know? Is there a fish hopefully he's just stuck back there and not he's probably dead though. Let's be real. He's stuck there for that long. But why? Why, how, who, what, when, where? I wonder if if a rock fell on him and crushed him? Because he was so young and healthy. Unlike my discus, who were not young or healthy. Well, they were young, but they weren't healthy. Bring the camera and let's look together. Well, I actually might need to... I might need to just put the camera back there, and then you guys tell me what you see. You know what I mean? What do you see? Because I can't see behind the rocks, but if I slide a camera down the side, well, then you guys can see and be like, oh, yeah, dude, he's a goner. He's a goner. To be fair, the shelf behind... That's true. There's nothing to steal. Might as well take a fish, right? You go through the whole hassle to break in here, and there's nothing to steal? I'm taking the dude's favorite fish. Nobody wants the series. They walked in, they saw the series one, and they said, he doesn't have anything. The shelves are barren, empty. They'd probably rather steal some top loaders. Guess who's back again? They don't know you. They don't know you. But yeah, the big Oscar was just back there, like, picking at something behind the rock, so I'm thinking it's gotta be a fish. And it's gotta be my big green... Good thing it wasn't an expensive fish at all. And by it wasn't an expensive fish, it was an expensive fish. So that's kind of a really big freaking bummer. And I just... Yeah, he's got to have gotten, like, squashed behind a rock or something. That sucks. That's at my house, both of those. Both of those are in Mikasa. Mikasa is Sukasa. Yes, the House of Cards. Yes. Yes. It's so depressing working in my old streaming room. I go in there, I sit, I see my fish, all the products, well, not all the product, but just about all the products gone. The tables that had all the cards on it, gone. Computers, except for mine, gone. All the memories. Dude, it's like a weird thing to think about, but I spent pretty much minus like a couple of days. Like I went on that trip with my family. I took 2 days off for my dad's passing. But other than that, even the days that I didn't end up streaming, it's because I was too busy cleaning cards or shipping or something like that. I spent easily, on average, 15 hours a day in that room for 2 years. Because there was plenty of days that I spent 18, 19, 20 hours. You know, so if you take the days that I wasn't in there for the very few trips here or there and average it all out, I probably spent 15 hours plus a day in that room for 2 years straight. Which means I spent a year of my life just sitting in that room over a 2 year period. Which is wild. A lot of memories. A lot of memories. Basically were. Basically were. And guess what? There was days I wasn't there, but the stream was still on and you were there. You actually probably spent more time there than me, which is weird to think that there's someone that actually spent more time, but it was probably you. If there was anybody, it was you. Yeah, Kutch, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Still a lot of boxes everywhere out there. But con tiempo, with time, we'll make it happen. Cabin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 spots left. Maybe less. Déjame ver. Nope, not less. Not less. Bam, 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 bam. Tigers, Bryce Rayner, first rounder, still available. White Sox, Hagen Smith, first rounder, still available. Yankees, Ben Hess, first rounder, still available. Padres, Cash Mayfield, Blue Jays, Trey Yesavage. Yesavage. Red Robin. Yum. Oh, they're back there picking at it again. It's so weird.
The bubbler's there though, so it's if anything, it would push him out if he really was back there and dead. So I wonder, is he alive and stuck still? Oh, something just moved. I wonder if he's. What if he's stuck in there? Caved in. Struggling for life.
That'd be sad. That'd be sad. With the teams currently left at this point, I would have to say he doesn't sign. Oh no, he does sign, but doesn't have a base. I don't know. I actually have to go check that. So let's not go there. Even if he did, still, I'd go White Sox, Padres, or Tigers. Rayner, Mayfield, or Hagen Smith, and probably White Sox or Tigers first. Probably then. Good news tribute, is coming less than a month. We're still 3.5 weeks away from that. But it is coming. Right now we battle the product shortages, but soon those problems will go away. They sure will. What games are on right now? I need to switch back to Diamondbacks playing, right? I believe. You're fading. Early night for you, Drew. Sleepy boy today. You're just a sleepy little boy. Luke! Coming in. Getting the Tigers. Puke. Cubs and Diamondbacks. Let's get it. 8 spots left. Only 8 equipos más. Oh, Bruin, did I tell you I went through the rest of the sports cards for that big consignment we have? And he did have 19... Was it 1980 or 1981? Whichever one. For Montana. But yeah, I finished up with those boxes. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to go home. It was late. 80, yeah, I think it was 81. And I was like, you know what? I'll just go and see if he has 81 football. I went, he did. I was like, all right, well, yeah, that's a really big one, so let's go for that. I go, and card's gone out of the binder. And I was like, oh. So then I proceeded to pull an all-nighter and worked here till about 5 a.m. going through all his binders, all of them except for like a couple of still decent value, but like, maybe $100 if they were to gem value. were just all gutted out of his binders. So I was like, okay, well, one, it was a waste of a night. Two, I would have had to do it anyways for him to see what the value is. But I couldn't just go, all right, well that one's gutted, so they all are. So I just had to go through all of them. It took me freaking forever, but all just gutted. All the big boys had been sold off. See you, baseball. But that would have been a really big one. That would have been a very, very big one. If it did, in fact, if he had it. And he had a bunch of 1990, right? Upper Deck for baseball that had Jordan's SP, or not SP, but had his rookie. But it wasn't a regular number. It was the SP one. And so he had all these boxes, or was it 91? Whichever one it is. Brady, hello there, my friend. He had probably 6 or 7, and all of it said, 1991. I can't remember right now. I looked at too many years the other night. I had 6 or 7 of those boxes. All of it said, complete set with Jordan. Not a single one of them had Jordan. Not one of them had Jordan. So I was like, all right, dude, this is not worth as much as you thought. It's a bunch of essentially base that has no value. How long do packages take to 1 day? If they get into Boise, they usually will get to us the next day. Sometimes they'll go and stop in Pocatello, but usually they'll come to us. But yeah. Yeah. How did he do today? Oh, nice. Big moment then. Big moment. Aroldis Chapman is 1-0? Wow. Ooh, Skeens didn't do great. 2 earned runs and 5.1 innings and 7 Ks is nice. 2 walks, though, as well. A little bit, Oh, but he should have still had the win. Should have still had the win. But, of course, his team blew it, as they normally do. As they normally do. Let's see, who else did good stuff today? Oh, how'd Ricky Bobby do? Ricky Bobby. 1 for 5. That's fine. That's fine. Mickey T. 0 for 2. With a hit by pitch and walked. Logan O'Hoppe, home run and 2 for 4. Hey, Joe Adele, 1 for 3. Look at that. But the White Sox won 8-1. Wow. I think that's more runs than they scored in a whole series last year. They beat their series high runs scored in one game. Manzardo keeping his hot spring alive. 3 for 4 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Wow. Que más? Que más? Que más? Arenado, 2 for 4 with a home run. Oh, how'd Soto do? Josh Hader strikes out Soto with 2 on to save the Astros 3-1 win. Nice. And Chase Holmes gets the loss. Something to be happy about. Cam Smith, 1 for 3, yes. How did Ellie the Elephant do? Ellie the Elephant. 1 for 3. One for 3. Hey, with a walk and a strikeout. So, not bad. His ratio is 1 for 1, which is good. 1 game in. More than all of 2024 combined. Did he steal any bases today? No stolen bases. Sad. Who else do I want to see? Who else? Oh yeah, when does Acuna come back? I figured he would have been back by now since it happened in what, the first like week. But, you know, obviously he's not back yet. How long is Ronald King in knee injury time return of just tell me. You don't have to tell me. Oh, I guess it was the end of May. I don't know why I thought it happened earlier. Way later than I thought. All right, well, never mind then. Never mind. May 1st. Merrill look good? Yeah, that's the game I was at. I'm just getting to now. 1 for 3 with 4 RBIs. Sack fly. Sacrifice grounder, even though it's not really a sacrifice. And then a single that scored 2. Nice, yeah. Productive. Effective. Did a lot with 1 hit. Machado and Tatis look good. Who else? Oh, and Ohtani hits another home run. He's already at 2 for the year, right? Hitting .417. Or did he did hit one, right? In one of the first 2. Yeah, okay, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. No stolen bases yet, though. So he only needs 48 more for another 50 home runs. He's off to a good start. But gonna need to start stealing some more bases if you're gonna go 50-50 again. 5-1-25. Oh. Can't believe ESPN dropping MLB. What? Dropping what? MLB. MLB what? Will Smith. But yeah, Ohtani was already 2 home runs in 3 games. When's Ohtani gonna pitch? He didn't throw once in spring, right? Not even a single game. Sometime in May. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder why. What's the drama? What's the reason? We have 23 spots left in Bowman Inception. That gets in tomorrow. That did get to Salt Lake today, and then Salt Lake delayed it like they have for our last 7 packages, basically. But once it gets there and gets delayed, it always shows up the next day. Bowman HTA number 10, though, which is only 5 teams left, that is here now. So we can rip it. We can rip it so freaking good. Boom. User 629, White Sox, Rangers. Boom, 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 boom. Copy. Paste. 5 spots left. poco más. Uh. What are the games have I not looked at yet? Phillies and Nationals. Let us see. Bryce Harper, home run. Schwarby, 2 for 4 with a home run. Oh, Schwarber was not leadoff? What? They're switching it up, huh? They were hitting, though, those Phillies. Nationals, James Wood 0 for 3. Dylan Cruz 0 for 3. Abrams 0 for 5. Not much going there. Not much going there. I really hope. I really. Yes, scroll that. Got you. Because that's you, right? 629? Yeah. Got you on those Rangers and White Sox, my friend. A Colt Auto. Who? Colt. Yeah, 629, yep. Mackenzie Gore did? Wait, Gore got the start today? No, Gilbert. Oh, wait, Mackenzie Gore. That's right, he's a national. He's not... he would have been a... Don't ask me why I went to Mariners. I think maybe because we were just talking about the Mariners. He used to be a Padre, but was traded before debuting, so I don't know where the freak my mind was. I don't know. Yeah, he did. 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 13 Ks. Wow. Yeah, that is great. And then the bullpen came in and sucked. Oh, Colt Emerson. Does he sign? Good chance that he does. It's going to be on an insert. It takes two. Did you just put him through? Let me refresh. It takes two, baby. I sure did. But first we have Juan with the Astros. And then we have Sean with the Mariners and Padres. And Brian. Blue Jays. Rockies, and we roll. Let me go text the, oh, Brian, you're purple. You're purple. Let me go text my friends. Hi, friends. We're about to start the break. Okay, Discord. Draft HTA 10 about to start. At all of you. At all of you. They cannot turn them. Peter Crow. So is Lawler, I haven't really followed the Diamondbacks very much this spring. Is Lawler with, like, is he with the, I would imagine not. It seems like someone that good, you'd rather him just be playing regularly. Which kind of surprised me about Luis Angel Acuna, but then I realized he is going to be starting due to injuries, correct? For the Mets? Who's he, or is he just starting because he's starting? He's in Reno? Okay, I thought so. I will say this, Preston, if Suarez makes plays like that a few more times, we might see Lawler soon. Might not be very long. First play of the season. Phew. Sail it. Nervous jitters. It happens. Taylor! Here we go. Are you all ready? Are you ready for it? Only against lefties. Okay. Ruinski, exactly. Yeah, that's the biggest thing, Brian, for sure. It's... But Lawler's a freaking stud, man. He's a stud. I really want to see him just have a full season already. And that's what you guys hear me say all the time. I think that we are past due for an expansion. There are too many very good young prospects just sitting down there because there's no room for them. You know what I mean? Nashville for sure. Yep. Oh, Cubs on the board. In fact, Cubs take the lead. And here we go. We got a mojo. Let's go from the back. Griffin Burkholder. For the Phils, Tyson Lewis there, and Brandon Neely, 44 of 150. Mojo. Mojo Dodo. Bring her up top. Oh! Tucker. Sawed him off. Still fought it off. So. Actually, I don't want to say anything. Hold on. Ty Southazine. One day I'll hear his name pronounced and I'll... Dante, it's been a while. It's been a while. But we just pick up where we left off. Welcome back, my friend. That'll do. It will do. Quite nicely. I was about to say, I'm feeling a little Jack Attack, but I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to jinx it. I should have said it, because then it would have been cooler. Then it would have been way cooler. But I guess I did still say, you know, I'm feeling, and then stopped. But it's not as cool as if I just said it. I'm not even a superstitious person, so there's no reason why I shouldn't have said it. But I am a little stitious. Just a little. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. JD Dix. Oh, what is this pack? JD Dix, 20 and 99. And I already saw who was on the back, and you probably did too, so let's get to it. Another Tyson Lewis. Yeah. Cam. 15 of 50. Special K. That is also a big boy. Along with the JD Dix. That was a nice box. That was a very nice box. Jesse. We're off to a hot start. You know, it's a little opening day fire. A little fire on this beautiful opening day. We love to see it. True. Yeah. I mean, they had to sandwich something there. Wow, I can't believe what we're about to see. Two? Both numbered under 100? All right. Why not? You know? Como no? Let me say, that is definitely not one we're going to be upset about doubling down on. That is not one that we will ever be sad about. Flueling, 111 of 150. Little blue color match there. For the Rays. Ryan, shake, 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 shake it. Shake, 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 shake it. Shake, shake. And then some get nothing, Drew, so, you know, sometimes. But, yeah. I realize my normal way of opening kind of just reveals who's sitting there at the end. We had Chris Cortez on the Mojo, DeMartini, and little Cash Mayfield. Kind of last team magic, Sean. Nice one there. Nice one there on Mr. Cash. All right, Suarez redeemed himself. Preston, he redeemed himself. Tyson's Moss. It's not this stream watch. Yeah, Drew, be careful. Don't disrespect him in front of his mother. Brady. Maybe. You know, let me think about that. Let me ponder upon this. Another Chris Cortez. From the back. Antonacci. And our last Tyson Neighbors, 195 of 499. And there we go. And there we go. If you blinked, you missed it. If you blink, you missed it. But some very big ones. Obviously, Cam is awesome. And to get 2 under 100 is very, very awesome. And JD Dix had a 99, but nothing beats that, Jack. Jack! You had the Rangers and the White Sox. So you got that Antonacci there at the end. And I don't believe any Rangers, though. I do not believe. It's been a while. Where does Tyson Lewis fall? You know, not bad. Round 2, 51st overall, 39 prospect in the draft, shortstop. Could definitely be worse. Blue, yes, yeah. I'll always check the blue for grade first. Because, yeah, if it's grade worthy, then we'll definitely want to grade it first. And then consign. That is for sure. Has Jack moved his way up the prospect rankings too with how fantastic of a spring he has had, or did have, now that it's over, I guess, technically? He freaking better have. Because I think it's disrespectful to have him, where is he at? At 22, what a joke. What a joke. That is an absolute joke. Surprised he didn't get a start? What do you mean? Are you talking about that he didn't, like, start with the team? Or you mean, like, actually, like, pitching? Oh, no. He didn't even play enough for that. He was a non-roster invite. Was that a yeah. An unofficial invite? What do they call it? Whatever it is. So yeah, he couldn't even start any games. He could only be a sub. I mean, technically. So yeah. We knew he wasn't going to start opening day, but I mean, it actually says he won't even get called up this year, which that just seems surprising to me. I think that's wrong. I think he will. Depending how he does in spring, of course, but yeah. But he still had a great, unbelievable spring. McCarthy is. I know. Happens. It's been a while. Has that always been a weakness of his, Zarek? Come on. Why can't I? There we are. Give me some light. Be una columna de luz. Más brillante que el sol. Oh my, why am I struggling to get the reflection of the light? Goodness gracious me. Jesse, are you there? Jesse, did you know that your baby boy? Jesse, did you know? That's not what I was hoping to hear. The score that I give the Jack without cleaning it, you know, because anything can happen after I clean it from a standpoint of like maybe something popping up that I didn't see. Our gem rate is. Our gem rate is what? %73%. So if you'd like, I can send it, or we can just consign it. And actually, same exact thing for the JD Dix, Jesse, if you're still here. Caminity, no. Yep. How much do you think they had to pay it? Because he retired, right? I'm not remembering that incorrectly, am I? How much do you think they had to pay him to talk him to about coming out of retirement? Did you know? Why is it so? Oh, that's why. I instantly shut the door. I'm like, I am burning up in here. Woo! I don't disagree with that at all. You know, the game has changed so much. It is not, you know, there's certain things that I don't like when, you know, people when they go too hard on things like analytics, right? But it is still, you know, for the most part moved in the right direction. You know, I guess if you're gonna skew one side more, it's better to go that way. But yeah, the old style, man, yeah, no bueno, not good. Yeah, it doesn't matter about that really at the end of the day. You can be likable, but you still gotta win. Dave Roberts is a great example of that. You can, you know, it's important to be likable, but you still gotta know how to win. And I mean, yeah, amazing at what he did, but not willing to adapt. Gotta be willing to adapt. Gotta be able to adapt. What do you mean? Aaron Boone wins. Just what? Just took his team to the World Series, my friend. What are you talking about? Both liked and wins. He does? I mean, he just went to the World Series, so I would argue yes. I think you have to win to do that. Last time I checked. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. But I don't think so. 16. Are you talking about a World Series? Well, that's a dumb argument. What? Yes, every team that doesn't win the World Series, the managers don't know how to win. Only one team can win. Only one team can win the World Series. Okay, so then if you have the highest payroll, you should win. Guaranteed, because in that case, I think that's a bad argument for who they lost to last year. think that's a pretty bad argument. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then the other thing is, too, what? Injuries. Yankees have had a hard time keeping guys healthy for an extended period of time. So just because you have the payroll, but you don't get to see those guys for, like, counting Giancarlo Stanton's pay into the overall payroll. I don't know about that. Oh, I for sure think that we should win World Series. That's what I want as a fan base. But to say that Aaron Boone doesn't know how to win is crazy. Just because he hasn't won a World Series. You know what I mean? And that's a little extreme there. Oh, for sure. A lot of people are. But your argument was that he doesn't know how to win. That's what you said. Which I think is categorically incorrect. He hasn't won a World Series. But as for winning, yes. On the biggest stage. He gets... Sure, if that's what you need to hear. Yes. Sure. Yeah. But no, I think Aaron Boone... I don't... My issue isn't Aaron Boone. And I would not like to see Aaron Boone go away. Why? Because Aaron Boone does know how to win. What needs to happen with Aaron Boone is he needs to not have a GM and owner that are as controlling as they are. That's what I think. And that's why I would love to not see Aaron Boone go away. Because if he does, he's going to get scooped up by somebody else 100%. 100%. And I think if he has a good team, I think it'll show pretty quickly what he's capable of doing without so much micromanaging. At the end of the day. So I don't know about that, Jersey. I don't know about that one. I think there's a lot more that goes into game management on a sport like baseball than other things. Yeah, but there's a lot that goes into game management from a standpoint of who you're, who you're putting in, who you're playing, where you're, I mean, all the way into when you're deciding to shift this, that, all, who's pitching when, who's going up against what matchups. I think there's a lot of chess that goes into baseball more than, because there's time to play chess, whereas basketball, football, you don't, there's not without calling a timeout, there's not a lot of time to play chess, whereas in baseball there is. But yeah, I think they're yes, Luke, we did already rip. Who'd you have again? Tigers, no Tigers. I'm sorry. You can watch the replay as well, though, on YouTube. Our YouTube's live right now. If you go to it, you can rewind back to watch it. We just finished up maybe 10 minutes ago or so. About 10. But, yeah. Play the show out? No, I don't. I don't play any video games. Used to. Used to. All right, my friends. Well, we are going to go to tomorrow. We already have Bowman Inception number 4 filled. That should get in around like 11. Usually gets in around 11, 11:30. Oh, that's true. Zelric, that's true. I did play Backyard Baseball for a couple days. Which actually, I think they do have the one I like more now, which has the professional players in it. Backyard Baseball 2. I don't know if they call it 2 or what. I think they did release that one now. But I did used to play video games a lot. MLB The Show was my main game I played. That and League. I played a lot of League. Many hours. Many, many hours. But I haven't played the show in probably like 6 or 7 years. Let's see, what year was that? 2018. 7 years. So 7 years. League, I just stopped playing that back in like 2020. Oh, wow. 5 years. All right, never mind. It's been longer than I thought. All right, well, it's been a long time. I've, hopped on and played a couple things here or there, but for that, yeah, I haven't. I used to game every day. Not anymore. Not anymore. But yeah, so we're going to hop on into tomorrow. Like I said, Bowman Inception should be in around 11:30, which is 1:30-ish, 1:30 to 2 o'clock Eastern. And 4 will start as soon as that gets in. 5, of course, will probably be filled by the time that's even done. I need to go add 6 in to the shop as well. And then also hope that we just have more product that's going to get in. Because we're running into that same old issue that we've been feeling for the last month and a half. Let's go see. Let us go see. That one was originally saying Tuesday, which seemed like a really long time to me, but UPS has also been unbelievably slow lately. Still says Tuesday. Still says Tuesday. And it hasn't updated from departing Hodgkins, Illinois since yesterday. Gotta love it. I think it'll still get in Monday, because it should get to Salt Lake by tomorrow. And if it gets to Salt Lake tomorrow, then it should get to us on Monday. Ian Happ! Making Gallon look silly today. 3 RBIs already? Or was that his 4th? Or was there a guy running on base? No. Okay, never mind. All right. To tomorrow we go. Bruin, okay. Huh? That's going to be, to this day, just one of the most insane, you know. Um, it's going to be one of those just insane, idiotic, just, wow, yeah, what ifs of all time. All right. I love you. To tomorrow we go. Peace.